what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my review for the 11th episode of the first season of the Znation television series on Sci-Fi. This one's called Sisters of Mercy. Okay, and as always, my reviews do contain spoilers. If you guys haven't seen Sisters of Mercy yet, you may or may not want to watch this until you have. So this is a strange one. I'm still reviewing Znation. I'm still watching Znation. I'm now, okay, I should say right off the bat, I've had about 24 people in comments or just let me know that they want to see more reviews for it. So I don't know. I mean, it got renewed for a second season, so that's good. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I mean, I know technically it's not that technically good. The quality of it isn't the highest. A lot of the things in it, some of the acting here and there isn't quite spot on. You have some people that look like they're just regular everyday people. They don't look like they're the type of people that should be in a TV series or a movie or anything like that. But it's just a lot of fun. It's a silly, fun series, and to add, it doesn't pull any punches. I mean, it is really unpredictable. You really don't have any idea in Znation who's going to survive and who's going to die at any point in time. You could just have like a random episode where our lead character, or the person who at least reminded me of Rick from The Walking Dead, is actually killed off just at kind of a random time when it's like, wait, what? He's killed off? What do you mean? This isn't going how I thought it was going to go. And they do that a lot in Znation. There's a lot of different times where, yes, they've got the fun kind of zombie baby stuff added in as well, too. But you think the show's going to go one way with a certain character kind of being the lead, and it goes the other way. You think something's going to happen with DJ Qualls' character, Citizen Z, and yet it's something else. And they do that a lot. There's a lot of twists and turns throughout the series. Recently, in this episode, in the last couple, we've had that happen with Anny and Mack. And, in this episode here, Sisters of Mercy, we get to see that just kind of further advance, where you have Anny, who she's a significantly damaged person. She's a significantly distraught and just tormented person, where she finally has the realization back in the episode Die Zombie Die Again, where there was going through the dream sequence over and over again throughout the episode, and basically in the end she realizes that she has a suppressed memory of killing her mother. So her mom zombie. This is a zombie mother. Mom zombie. So in this episode, Sisters of Mercy are survivors. First of all, they meet back up again. You have Anny and Mack, who were separated from the others, who find the rest of the group. And then they all kind of find this Sisters of Mercy place together, where it's basically a sisterhood that does not allow any males to stay. Once they get to a certain age, they are sent out on their own to fend for themselves in the zombie apocalypse. And because they're so young, that basically means die, pretty much. And also, they do have a zombie grizzly bear. They keep it in this like cabin, or not cabin, but like a farmhouse type of barn thing, and then they take anybody who messes with them and they throw them in there with the zombie bear. So ridiculous and awesome at the same time. So it's an interesting group of survivors. It's not one I've ever seen anything like in any other zombie shows or movies or anything. And I really enjoyed it. I especially like what they did with Anny and Mack, where again you think that these two are the whole lovey-dovey zombie apocalypse relationship, everything's going to be great between them, but maybe one of them will die off or something will happen. And then Anny, as tormented as she is, finds this sisterhood, and I don't know if I want to say gets kind of like coerced by it into joining them, or if that's what she always kind of wanted, but it seems we get the idea that she really doesn't care as much for Mack as we thought she did. and decides to join it and basically agree to not be with him anymore and, to separate. And of course, he can't take that. So, now we're getting to major spoiler territory. He tries to barge in the place, tries to get back in there, and the group tries to stop him, and he gets shot once. And then afterwards, we're left with kind of a scene where it sounds like he's been shot and killed, but we don't know for sure. Maybe he's just been shot somewhere in like the arm or leg or something, or who knows, maybe a warning shot. It was off screen, so we don't know entirely what happened, and he's left there as well as Addie being left there. So really crazy show, a lot of fun, funny at times. I especially like Murphy and what he's become in the series. He's a weird character because he's one that at the beginning I thought he wouldn't survive. I thought he was dead right away. When we met him, I thought he was dead. So he's a character that I never thought was going to amount to much, or much was going to happen with him. I figured, he was going to get killed off or something because he's just such a jerk, and he's not good at defending himself or anything like that. And he's become a super badass. He's like king of the zombies type of thing. So it's a fun series, and if you like The Walking Dead, if you like other zombie shows, I think you'll definitely like it if you can appreciate its style. And its style is not, we're trying to create a high-quality drama series like The Walking Dead or, The Sopranos or something else like that. No, that's not the case. We're trying to create a fun show that people can watch, and it keeps you guessing, keeps you, thinking something's going to happen, then boom, the other way, and constantly, this way, nope, that way. This is, no, again, you're wrong. And, that's the way it goes. So it's a fun series. People have been requesting it, so there you guys go. There's my review. In terms of score for Sisters of Mercy, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was a really solid episode for the series, and especially what they did with Addie and Mack, man. Just really, really well handled and unique and different from what I've seen. I haven't seen that kind of a situation in a zombie apocalypse yet. So I like that they're bringing in some new stuff too, rather than just kind of taking a lot of concepts from other shows and other movies and stuff. They are also coming up with their own, and their storyline I've liked a lot. I thought it's been really, really good. So we've got 2 episodes left, Murphy's Law and Doctor of the Dead. So I'm excited to see what they do for the finale. And it'll be ending the same week as The Walking Dead's half season ends. That'll be 13 episodes, Znation all the way through. Still interested, still excited, and I'm really interested to see how they finish the season and what we get for a second season. Lots of shows next year are going to be awesome. Of course, The Walking Dead spin-off companion series is starting, so we'll get a second zombie show there. Then, of course, Znation Season 2 returns. So 3 zombie shows. Really excited, of course, for next year, and Better Call Saul. So lots of good stuff, and Game of Thrones. So lots of good stuff coming next year. And let me know what you guys think about this, what's going to happen in the finale with Murphy's Law and Doctor of the Dead. I think the name says it all, Doctor of the Dead. It's got to be referring to Murphy, King of the Dead, so to speak. So I wonder if he can learn to guide the zombies or control them or tell them or something, Even if he just says in zombie language, like, all of you go that way or something, like, attack the sisterhood, attack the sisters, or something, and send in this huge army of zombies. Should be, I don't know. It'd be cool. So should be a fun finale. So let me know what you guys think about this one. And if you want to keep seeing more Znation reviews, let me know. I can do it because I have been watching it, so might as well. I did a Gotham review, and people were like, "You're reviewing Gotham, but you're not reviewing Znation." I just never thought I would get comments like that. So there you go, guys. Ask and ye shall receive. And let me know what you think. I'll call it here. That's it for this week's review, guys. We'll see you for next week's. As always, it's Trev. I'm saying peace.